In the closing years of the 19th century, Wilmington, North Carolina stood as a rare example of what multiracial democracy in the South could look like. It was the state's largest city, majority black, economically vibrant, politically balanced, and culturally alive. Black professionals, doctors, teachers, business owners, and skilled laborers shared real political power with white populists and white Republicans. Black men held public office. Black newspapers shaped political thought, and black businesses thrived. Wilmington was not perfect, but it was possibility. A glimpse of what Reconstruction promised and what many African Americans believed could be achieved through perseverance, education, and the ballot. But for white supremacists who refused to accept black political power, Wilmington was not a model, it was a threat. And in November of 1898, they decided to destroy it. The massacre that unfolded on November 10, 1898, was not spontaneous, accidental, or a community conflict gone wrong. It was a planned, organized, and openly announced white supremacist coup d'etat, the only successful one in United States history. Months beforehand, white Democratic leaders, including former Confederate Colonel Alfred Moore Waddle, had launched what they proudly called the White Supremacy Campaign. Their goal was simple: take back political power by any means necessary. Through rallies, propaganda, intimidation, and the use of paramilitary groups like the Red Shirts and a relentless press war led by white-owned Wilmington Morning Star, they stoked fear among white citizens and painted black political participation as a danger to civilization. At every turn, black citizens were portrayed as legitimate voters, corrupt officials, or racial threats. The message was clear: Wilmington must be taken back, violently, if necessary. One of the clearest targets of their hatred was the city's black-owned newspaper, the Daily Record, edited by Alexander Manly. A thoughtful and articulate journalist, Manly dared to challenge racist myth about black men and white women. White leaders seized his words, twisted them, and used them as fuel to justify violence. On November 9th, white supremacist leaders published the White Declaration of Independence, openly demanding the overthrow of Wilmington's biracial government, the expulsion of black leaders, and the destruction of the Daily Record.